What's up, people? Welcome back to the trucking journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and today I am coming to you from Paris. Not the Paris you're probably thinking about. This is Paris, Kentucky. My first time here. But I had to wait a little bit on my next load to get to me. Usually I have it when I get here. It comes immediately over after I do my empty macro. But I got it now, so it's time to get on the road. But I'm going to Jim Beam. And not that Jim Beam DC I go to a lot that takes forever to get loaded. I'm actually going to the real Jim Beam Distillery. So that's exciting. It's a new place for me. What a glorious week this is. But let me get hooked up to this trailer and we're gonna get on the road. Let's get back trucking.
Up with the sun, gone with the wind. She always said I was lazy. Leaving my home, leaving my friends, running when things get too crazy. Out to the road, out neath the stars, feeling the breeze, passing the car.
All right, I have made it to Jim Beam, and the shipping department is this way. So this is Jim Beam, but my appointment time was 12 o'clock, and well, it's about 20 minutes till 12 right now, and it's lunchtime here at Jim Beam. And they will return at 12 o'clock. So then I go in this door over here with my yellow vest on, and I was reviewing the rules of Jim Beam that they gave me. And one that is not on the rule is video recording. So I'll see what kind of Jim Beam footage we can get while we're here. But in the meantime, since they're taking their lunch break, I guess I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna take my little tortilla here and put a pack of jalapeno tuna on it with some, don't pick on me Clint, provolone cheese, melt it a little bit in the microwave, and enjoy some chips with a tuna wrap. All right, that was a pretty tasty lunch. I just got an interesting comment on my last video. Let me share it with you guys. Actually, this wasn't on my most recent video. It was on last week's live broadcast, which is from someone that calls herself Truck Driver. And it says, Trucker Jim, read this. You don't have no truck, no authority, no nothing but a job, so get used to building another man's dreams. Look like you will be a trainer, or you will be replaced easily. You will see you are not special. Facts. I will say this. Welcome to reality of the working man doing what he's told. In other words, being controlled. You and everyone else reading this. And my reply to Truck Driver is as follows. I guess that's one way to look at it, Truck Driver, but there is another. There are a lot of working men that are a lot more controlled than me, being told when they can work, when they can't work, when they can take a break, when they're allowed to piss, and how much they will be paid. I control those things in my career to a large degree. I don't have a truck outright, but I also don't have the expense of it, but able to use it to achieve my goals and financial gain, education of the trucking business, and an entertaining canvas to develop my dreams and skills as a filmmaker and storyteller. So in the kindest way possible, fuck you, Truck Driver. I am special. Actually, I don't have to bring a notebook. The guard wrote my pickup number on this slip, and I've got my driver's license. But it smells like yeast rolls baking or something here. All right, I'm going to the back to Dock 5. I don't really have a whole lot of time to show you guys footage because, well, I'm having to do a little bit of work here. He's loading me now, and I have to put these skid sheets down that the pallets go under to match that diagram right there. While I've got a moment, we try to load this evenly. There's 1, and then 2, then 1, then there's 3 rows of 2, and then there's 1, and then 3 more rows of 2. All right, we are almost done. Last 2 pallets are going on now. But one thing that's kind of interesting, here in the warehouse, they're kept on heat-treated pallets, which are required to ship overseas. Apparently, there's no bugs or anything in heat-treated pallets compared to regular pallets. So this operation over here slides it off, and then they're loaded onto the truck with no pallets, because it costs $13.50 a piece. And most customers don't want to pay $13.50 for each and every pallet, which there's 20 on my truck. Do the math. So they ship them without, and it helps keep down on the weight as well. A little bit of a tight squeeze with other trucks around, but now to check in with shipping, and then I'm out of here, people. Dropping this at the Greer yard. It's headed to Columbia. I do not think I'll make it today, but it'll be early in tomorrow's shift. And then guess where I'm going, people? Yeah, that's right, Louisville, doing a Michelin load. All right, my work is done here. The rest of the day, I will be on the road. 440 miles from Greer, which GPS says it's 7.5 hours. I've got a little less than 6.5 hours of clock left, so I won't be making it today. And there's a dog running out in front of me.
I tell you, those are the memories that make me a wealthy soul. Traveling man, love when I can. Choose my hand, cause I'm going. Yeah. Traveling man, love when I can.
All right, this loads 40,500 pounds. So that means I've got to weigh it. We'll go to Truckin Tools, CAT scale app. All my card information is already in here, so this won't take but a sec. I will, however, have to change my trailer number to the current one. All right, we are golden, people. We're ready for the highway. Well, the weather outside is frightful. It's snowing, people, and I'm coming down a mountain. Just recently got into North Carolina, 80 miles from the Greer yard where I'm going to be dropping this trailer of Jim Beam. And it would be great if my next Michelin load was there at the yard, but probably not. I'll be going over to Michelin and then coming right back through this on my way to Louisville, which should work out just about right for me to use most of my 70-hour clock and maybe have a shot at making 3,000 miles. I tell you, the weather lately, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Last night, right before I did my live call, when I stopped in just outside of Knoxville in Strawberry Plains to take a shower and everything, it felt great outside. It was probably in the, I don't know, high 50s or something, and you know, it just got dark. It was extremely comfortable. It was a little cooler this morning in Knoxville, but as I was coming into the gorge, I started seeing snow flurries, and I'm seeing more and more snow as I go. I mean, it's totally covered all the trees and the ground now, and it's 33 degrees. But I think as I get into South Carolina, it's just going to turn to straight up rain. But we'll see.
Tell you, those are the memories that make me wealthy. So yeah, traveling man, yeah.
The new trucks are rolling in at the Greer terminal. I'm gonna drop this trailer and find out if I've got one here or if I gotta go pick it up. All right, good news. I don't have to worry about an empty trailer. Just got the word to bobtail over to Michelin.
Got to keep on moving. Keep right on moving. Hey. Ah, yeah.
All right, well, here I am at Michelin, and I'm backing up to my trailer, and as freaking usual, this thing is like fully extended, so I gotta lower it before I can hook up to it. I don't know why these yard dogs, or whoever the hell does this, feels the need to fully extend landing gear. Somebody, please say something to them. As Siri would say, brr! It's cold out there. It is 36 degrees and wet. But I'm getting ready to start my trip to Louisville, which I've got, well, I need to do a break sometime. I hadn't done one yet. I've got 3 hours left on my first part of my shift.
You have 3 hours and 11 minutes of remaining drive time.
Thank you. And I've got 6 hours and 45 minutes of total drive time left. That ain't gonna be quite enough to make it to the Ford plant in Louisville. I'll get to Kentucky though before I have to shut down. All right, I am at the Tokyo Grill and check out my lunch. Some freshly cooked hibachi of my choosing, a bunch of Chinese delicacies, and a little bit of vegetable, and then sushi. Gotta put the wasabi and ginger and soy sauce on the sushi. Ooh, I think that wasabi is the real stuff. Love sushi. That was a good idea. All right. storage on a snowy day for the second time today. But the roads are fine, but there is snow everywhere. People, it's gonna be a wrap on this video. This is the load that's taking me home. I'm leaving Kentucky now. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna fall about an hour short of making it home today. So I'll get home early in the morning to start my reset. If you like this video, be like Batman and give it the big thumbs up. But I will see you next time. But until then, be safe out there and keep on trucking.